Welcome back. For a final look at Toronto's hidden gems, you might need a map, and one artist has developed an innovative way of charting our city's neighborhoods. Can you recognize Kensington Market simply by the words on this page? The cultural hub looks a little different in only letters. What about the beach? Does this look familiar? These word maps create a portrait of Toronto's landscape. Adriano Mancini has more on this creative mapping technique.
Meet Dave Murray, a St. Catharines native and the creator of word maps of Toronto neighborhoods. What is word mapping, you ask? It's a map of neighborhoods created not with drawings, but with words. It's given Murray a new perspective on how he views Toronto.
I tend to pay more attention now to what's around me and what kind of neighborhood I'm in.
One of the challenges for Murray is to map a city that is constantly changing.
It's like every time I do a new map, I kind of want to go back to some of the other maps and update them a bit.
The process of word mapping begins with a simple walk through Toronto neighborhoods, taking pictures and mental notes of changes that could be used to update the maps. However, according to Murray, there are some areas he avoids mapping.
A lot of highly residential neighborhoods are really unmappable, like larger parts of Forest Hill where it's all houses. I mean, my common answer for that is I can write the word house 500 times, but it'd be a really boring map.
What began as a simple school project has turned into a hobby for Murray.
But I think a lot of times when people buy these maps, they're actually buying the neighborhood as they remember it and as they know it at that time.
And according to Murray's professor at the time, Claire Ironside, she thought the project was unique and liked the fact that he was able to keep expanding the map and making changes.
Too, I have a lot of people buy these maps when they move out of a neighborhood. So if they have recently moved out and have recently completed a map, then it works really well for them because they get that snapshot of where they used to live.
Murray says he thinks part of the reason why the maps have been so successful is because of how Torontonians look at their neighborhoods.
I think Toronto has a really important sense of neighborhood pride, and people really get into where they live. So I just thought it would be a really good project to kind of, I don't want to take advantage of that, but I really want to highlight that and just give people something more to kind of say, hey, I live here and I like it.
Murray's word mapping continues to grow in popularity with the potential to expand to other parts of the city. This likely isn't the last time we'll hear from Dave Murray. Adriano Mancini, Humber News.
Thanks, Adriano. For those interested in purchasing your own word map, you can find them online at davemurrayillustration.com. They are also available at Kid Icarus in Kensington and Alternative Arts on Bloor.
You can find out more information on all of the stories on our show by visiting thedailyplanet.com. Click on Toronto's Hidden Gems.
And that's all for this special edition of Humber News and for this semester. You can find our show on YouTube. I'm Philip Maciel.
And I'm Alicia Parchment. Humber News is produced by journalism students at Humber's North Campus. Thanks for joining us. We'd like to wish everyone a safe and happy summer.